He's a cybersecurity and information technology expert who's dedicated his career to protecting clients. Amon Prasad joins us now to share his insights and expertise on how you can protect yourself. Amon, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure. So what inspired you to move into cybersecurity and awareness?
Well, part of Network Remedy is supporting clients from a holistic approach, everything from IT support in general sense to cybersecurity, and honestly, the cybersecurity piece and having my clients be aware of what's happening around them is a major piece of that. So more necessity and a little bit of passion to ensure that our clients are kept safe and secure, and a general awareness of friends and family, and that was really the inspiration behind
you mentioned the word
and being the expert.
I'm sorry. You mentioned the word necessity. Clearly, this is something that everyone's aware of now and has to have a part for themselves or for their businesses. But are there any major misconceptions about cybersecurity itself?
Yes, I think the biggest misconception in the industry is if I have enough software protections in place and hardware protections in place that I'm safe. I think the biggest gap in the industry is the end user. We always find that to be the most vulnerable population, more so than the computers themselves.
How can individuals and organizations create a culture of security?
So we've taken a several tiered approach along with the protections on the workstations and servers and firewalls and such. The culture has to come from leadership, I believe, and has to be fostered across the organization. Consistent reminders, consistent training. Oftentimes we send fake phishing alerts, etc., to our clients so that they have the ability to understand what to look out for, what things to avoid, what types of emails they're going to get, what types of vulnerabilities will happen. Social engineering is rife these days, and that's the biggest risk factor. So training folks is really the culture we want to encourage.
What are some common mistakes that you come up against and see all the time that people make with regards to online security?
I think just not taking a complete approach tends to be the biggest gap we find, right? People, again, the multi-tier, think of cybersecurity as an onion that you would have layers and layers of protection to protect your data and your people. Many times those protection layers are minimal, and our clients get to enjoy a much more comprehensive stack of cybersecurity protections along with the awareness training. And I think that's the biggest misconception. Oh, I have some antivirus, I'm safe, or I have a firewall, I'm safe. It's those things are part and parcel to the entire holistic piece.
For our viewers watching, do you have any basic tips or any advice for people who may want to protect themselves from cyber attacks?
I think basic tips would be to explore a little bit further on the types of threats that are apparent and coming down the pipeline these days. Be a lot more diligent when, even if you receive phone calls or emails. That seems to be the largest vector these days in terms of finding vulnerable populations of people, and making sure that you have checks and balances in place when you are speaking with people, when you are communicating via email with people, chat, WhatsApp, text messages. And we're seeing a lot of these efforts to try to find the most vulnerable persons and then extract information, extract data, extract money, etc. And that's really the advice I'd ask for my clients and population in general. Just be a lot more diligent and question everything.
Well, the real diligent thing would be to get in contact with you and your company. Where can people go to learn more information?
NetworkRemedy.com is the best place for folks to reach out to us. We're all here. We're 24/7 and happy to provide awareness training along with the protections that are necessary these days for any size of organization.
Well, we appreciate your advice on a very important topic as people move forward in business. So if you need more information, visit networkremedy.com for all info.